I was doing my makeup this morning, it was like kind of dark in my basement, so I realized like I made these really like inexpensive lights for YouTube. They literally are so bright. So for anyone who's interested in starting a YouTube channel, I'm gonna tell you how I made them right now. At the moment they look kind of like shitty, but basically they're just two like reptile lamps with this like paper over them to like reflect the light. I just ripped that one on accident, but it's still like, they look like, to me at least, they look like studio lights. So for beginners at least, I would say this is your way to go. Also, before I forget, if you are a SoundCloud artist who would like me to use your music in my videos, like it doesn't have to be rap, it could literally be anything, DM me on Twitter so I can open the link right from there instead of on Instagram. I'll put my username down below. I haven't really been using Twitter lately, but I will use it for that purpose. I'm all about like promoting you guys, promoting art, promoting other people's dreams. So if you're trying to, especially if you're trying to make it like you're making music, like why the fuck wouldn't I support you? I'm here trying to build my platform, so I might as well help you guys out as long as you're supporters of me too.
Sports of reason? You want to redo the roof? It's gonna snow before you know it. And then there's Lance. If Lance thinks everybody does, because she's long gone.
So I'm about to head out to work, but I actually just wanted to show you guys I'm rocking the Finesse fit sent to me by Johnny Finesse on Instagram. So if you guys want to cop one of these, it says Finesse on the back also. I'm gonna put his Instagram name right here, and I'm also going to put his Instagram name in the description bar. But shouts out to Johnny Finesse for sending me the Finesse fit. If any of you guys want to send me anything to rock in my YouTube videos or my Instagram account, I will be happy to do so. Just either DM me on Instagram or Twitter. Right now I'm actually just heading out to my job, which is just walking dogs. I never really liked working in like retail or like supermarkets or, you know, any of those types of jobs where like you go in and you have like a set schedule. So basically, in a way, I kind of make my own schedule by walking these dogs. I started with it on care.com, and I'm very, very, very big on getting jobs that make you happy. And luckily enough, I'm in a position where I don't have to support anyone else. I'm living fine off of the money that I'm making from just walking dogs. I don't make a ton of money off of doing things like this, but you know, I was trying to just make money, enough money to support myself off of making art, which I'm not gonna lie to you and say that's easy, because it's definitely not easy at all. I'm doing this to kind of support myself while I'm making art and while I'm doing other things. So I have, I guess, a few different sources of income at the moment, since I do make jackets and things like that. For right now, it's definitely not enough. And also, I'm gonna be moving to Florida in like a few months towards the summer. I'm trying to push for like Miami, but I'll talk about that at another time. My advice to everyone, and the way I like to live, is to just make sure that whatever you're doing in life, you're happy doing it. And if it doesn't make you happy, then fuck it, like don't do it. Don't do anything for anyone else. Any kind of job that makes you happy and you want to get up every day to go to that job, I would say do it. I love animals, so that's why I walk dogs. I'm pretty passionate about them, so I don't mind getting up every day to play with a dog. To me, that's like the easiest thing in the world. My advice to anyone who is in a situation where they kind of do have to make a little bit more income to support something, I would say, you know, if it's not possible to somehow manage making enough income to support whatever it is that you're supporting, I would say to, you know, get a job that, you know, maybe it's like a little shitty, maybe it makes you a little miserable, maybe it's not the best thing in the world, but then also do something that is going to make you happy, whether you're making money off of it or not, just to kind of balance out your life and to make sure you're living like a life that you want to live, to fulfill all of the dreams and passions that you want to go for. The dog that I'm walking right now, his owner is super good about paying me extra if I stay a little bit longer. He always tells me to stay like at least an hour, and if I stay any longer than that, or if I do extra stuff for his dog, like take her to the dog park or whatever, which to me is like the best thing in the world, to get paid to go to a dog park to hang out with like a whole bunch of dogs. But I know it's not for everyone, but for me that's like literally the best thing in the world. It is possible to make good money off of just walking dogs or doing something like that. The fuck is up with you, bitch? What the heck are you doing? Jesus. Because of all the positive things that you guys have been saying about me, I'm actually just been so much more motivated than I usually am to just get everything done. So I want to share with you all of my plans for the future, all the things that are motivating me right now, all of my goals, and just where my head is at. Okay, so this is kind of like my plan for like the next couple of months. I'm hoping to achieve everything on here. On my YouTube account, I basically want to start making this series called The Youth, where I just interview a whole bunch of people in the type of style that I did my first video. And then I wanted to go to sit-down videos, so just have my backdrop done by then. And then sometime in the near future, obviously not within like the next couple of months, maybe like closer to a year, I'll get 10,000 and then 20,000 to have the community that I've always hoped for. And then I want to start making a lot more of my hand-painted jackets, jeans, shoes, bags, and hats and stuff like that. And also, I already have like a clothing line kind of in the works. I don't want to give away too much with that, so I'll just leave that alone for now. And also, I'm getting my own apartment, hopefully in Miami, and then get a new cell phone plan and get a new car. I always find it like so funny because people usually, their like expression to my goals is like, wow, like that's so disappointing, like you dropped out of college, like you don't really have a real job, and like everyone's always trying to like push real jobs in my face, and no one really, like no adults in my life, and some of my friends, not all of them, are almost like disappointed in me that I'm not taking the normal route, the easy route, or whatever it is. But all I know is that I am so happy doing everything that I'm doing. Like all of these goals for me, like this is like for right now like my key to happiness. So I don't know, it's just sad that people see that you know, like I dropped out and I'm trying to do things to pursue like my artistic dream, to create things, to use my mind instead of just working like a 9-to-5 right now. It's just like disappointing to see so many people think it's like a negative thing that I'm choosing this way. Obviously it's a lot more work, but I found that once you start to make this decision to go out on your own, to branch out, to not get a typical education right away, to kind of find yourself first, the reaction is a lot more negative than positive, especially in older people. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but it's been like very difficult for me to talk to my family members about the things that I'm doing with my art, with my clothes, with my YouTube channel, because I feel like they just don't understand. I've already gotten so much of a negative response from doing this, so I just feel like I'm happier, but I'm also more introverted, and I lost a lot of people because of it, and I just don't feel like opening up anymore, which is another reason why I'm creating this kind of environment from my YouTube channel, from my Instagram somewhat, so that people who feel the same can all connect and get together and just give people a reason to keep going for what makes them happy instead of just giving up and just living with the status quo. So since I'm not really doing anything else today, I think I'm actually going to end the vlog here. But before I do, saying what I said about the people that are close to me and how a lot of people are disappointed in me, but some people aren't, it kind of gave me an idea to do some sort of like a mini interview in each one of my vlogs to just give you guys like living solid proof that there's going to be negative and positive opinions about you by everyone, even if it's people that are close to you. And I don't believe that it should stop you from doing what you love. So I'm just going to give you guys some examples of that, and I think it would be interesting for me even to hear what they have to say. Okay, introduce yourself.
What's up? I'm Alexander, and me and Alexis are going out, boyfriend and girlfriend.
How did you feel when I dropped out of college?
I don't know. At first, I kind of felt like, you know, it wasn't a good idea because you need education for the future. But I'm kind of more open-minded now. I feel like you could still, you know, get far without college. And you're happy now, so that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
How do you feel about my art and my clothes? Do you think it could take me somewhere?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's different, it's unique. It can go far, you know. People usually jump to, like, different things anyway. Not just that, like, obviously, it's good too. But people tend to, like, jump to when they see new things. I feel like if you find a way to, you know, product a lot more, then sure, it can get you very far.
So you're saying, like, if my work is unique, then people will be attracted to it?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of kids, like, nowadays, whenever they see something different, it's just like, oh, like, let's do that. But even so, on top of that, it's still good too, so it's still going to bring people in. I think in all aspects, it's good, and it could get you somewhere.
Do you think I'm making the right decision?
I don't know about that. Me personally, I probably wouldn't have done that. But, you know, I don't draw and stuff, so I don't know. All in all, it's just like whatever. If you're happy, like, it's the right decision. It's not really like wrong and right. Whatever you want to do.